Welcome. We're back again. I'm down in the shop. I hope you can hear me and yeah, say hi on the chat or on Twitter or whatever else. I have a project or two for the evening. The first one is to do a bit more work on the, let me put that right in there. This is the solenoid driver piece of the control unit for the Teletype that is under repair. I've done a little bit of replacing wires and cleaning it, and it's ready to go back together. So there's that. And I have some PDP-11 stuff with fractals that I'll get to if I feel motivated. And the main thing is moon pics. So let's do some moon pics. And yeah, here we are with the Teletype. It says I can't handle hard copy terminals. That's on my list of, like, I don't know what exactly is causing that message when I log out, but there's something in my logout scripts or something. Anyway, clean environment here. I have made a few updates. So let's pull them in. Let's do it slowly. I'm in no rush. I'm going to tinker with these things. So I'm going to do a slow git pull to start with. On this 1970 Teletype computer terminal that is here at the Brickyard in Lynn, and it's connected to the Raspberry Pi in the corner, and that's connected to the internet. So there's a few updates to get pulled. I'm trying to reassemble this thing from bad photographs that I took when disassembling. So if you're ever disassembling a Teletype, take really good photographs. This is the lesson, I think. takes a while. Alright, let's see, where are we? If you're on the Twitch stream, good to see you. Say hi. So yeah, this reassembly, yeah. I'm getting there. Oh, it'll be good. Blessed peace and quiet. Now this piece here, let me try and get it within camera focus. Yeah, this is basically, there's a power transistor, there's a Molex connector, there's a transformer for power to it, and then this circuit card, and the circuit card slots in, and it's very simple. It has one little transistor and a couple of Zener diodes and a big resistor, and this is the power that runs the solenoids. It's an amplifier that amplifies from like 20 milliamps current loop circuit to actually drive the solenoid that drives the printer. Yeah, this is slower than I really expected. It always is. I'll do -Q next time to keep it quiet. But, it's a good introduction to what the Teletype does. I love the sound of it. I love the smell of it. It's a printer. It's a terminal. Is it a computer? No, it's just a terminal. It's just a terminal. But it connects to all the interesting computers that there are. So I'm quite enthralled with that. Anytime you're doing like wire brush, you know you're in the guts of it now. In this particular case, I'm wire brushing a tiny little screw head because it has a bit of rust on it. I'm not restoring this machine to pristine condition. I'm just restoring it to hopefully working order. Yeah. One moderately well assembled unit. I think this piece is done. Yay! Alright, this piece is done too. So there's a class going on in the background. If they can hear us or we can hear them, that's what happens. So, yeah. So this is one of the key pieces. Doesn't really show up well there. Let's zoom out a little. This is one of the key pieces from the Teletype power supply, and it was covered in mouse poop and droppings and cruft and rust, and mostly I just replaced one of the wires that had been chewed through and cleaned it up, and it looks fine. So I haven't tested it. There's no electrical testing yet. I'm going to leave that until it's pretty much back together, I think. So that's one piece. And I think the next piece is this one, which is a bit more involved. Hey, good evening, Dr. Frankenstein. So yeah, this one has some rust. I'm going to have to take it apart to take the rust out. Again, there's a couple suspect wires that look like they've been chewed, but it's not filthy because this is the piece that goes upright. So a mouse might have sat on top of it, but it wasn't living in it, except on the cables. The cables are pretty crufty, so I need to clean them. But mostly it's just cleaning, I think. And yeah. So that's the project. That's the hardware project. Yes, I have. Now I have not yet had a chance to watch Curious Mark's video, but I did see that there is Curious Mark, who's done a lot of work on older teletypes, has now begun restoration of a 33 of this exact thing. So go look up Curious Mark on the web, and it's going to be awesome. And he has a huge amount of followers, I think, because he did a lot of work on the Apollo guidance computer and so on. Let's see, do I have that in a browser here? Curious Mark. On YouTube, he has Teletype 33 ASR Part 1, like yesterday. So this is on my to-watch list. I have not yet watched it, but I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, I have a parallel project. Mine's going to go really slowly. He's probably going to get his done in like professional super speed, super detail. I'm way more amateur, I think. Anyway, yeah, so today I want to do some moon pics, and what that means, you can see here, there's a file called bin/moon that I've updated, and I've also made an update to the image.py. So let me show you what that stuff looks like. Can I find a PyCharm? Let's see if I can find the PyCharm window. Here's a bit of Python code. This one here is the image2.py. I don't know why it's called image2. I had an image1 and I wanted to keep it around, and this is the next one. It takes an image and converts it to ASCII and does like 2 passes of ASCII print. So this is the thing that I've been using to do emojis and related things. So I added a new feature on here called title, because I wanted to put a title onto these things, and basically it says, let's take the title and center it. So that's the easy bit. Then I wanted to do that because I thought, why not print the moon? We can print the moon. So what that actually means is a little shell script that goes and fetches images from the Navy. The US Navy provides moon pictures, as well as every other celestial body within the solar system, as far as I can tell, which is pretty cool. Let's go have a look. Next to Curious Mark somewhere on here. Here's the Astronomical Applications API from the US Navy, from the Astronomical Applications Department. They have the apparent disk of a solar system object, and you can give it any time and date and it'll go give you the object, which is kind of nice. It's kind of amazing. The interesting thing about this, I mean, the same face of the moon generally points towards us, but it does wobble a bit. It's like tidally locked, but it wobbles. But of course, then you get the phases. So that looked like relatively a full moon, and here's a bit more of a phasey moon. So why not print these on a teletype? So that's what I'm going to try to do. So I created this shell script, and I've tested it in my own terminal because I just stayed up late last night and coded that thing. So let's try it. So when you say moon, then it fetches well, it broke. How exactly did it break? Well, in the moon line 65 file not found. What? This means I don't have Image Magic installed on the machine, but then I don't know why why am I getting a Python traceback? I don't know why I'm getting a Python traceback. And why is Image Magic not on this machine yet? It's a new Raspberry Pi, I don't know. Anyway, the joy of traceback. The joy of traceback is it gives you time to think, right? Could not find a format to read the specified file in mode. So I guess... Oh, the specified file blank. Oh yeah, okay, so convert wasn't there, and it sent like an empty file name. And if I go switch this back to PyCharm, you'll see exactly where that happens. It said convert da 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 da, and it just blindly carries on and sends that empty file name temp2 into the into the Python. So all I need to do is install ImageMagick. All right. Well, let's see if this works. It should work. Okay. All right. The joys of installation. All right. So, how are you all doing tonight anyway? Clearly this is the best entertainment on offer. It's a Wednesday night. The weather's lovely here. And I've not really been outside all day, so I feel a little bad. Because I'm sitting indoors with a Teletype. But I'm very excited about the